Hi, future estheticians. I'm so happy you're here and congratulations on making it this far in your journey. Our next step for you is your state board practical for Michigan. That's what we'll be going over in this video. I'm Leslie with Brilliant Esthetics. In this video, we'll go over the 5 topic areas of the PSI National Esthetician State Board Practical. These topic areas include workstation preparation, basic facial, eyebrow waxing and tweezing, makeup application, and end of day cleanup. I'll be introducing each topic area and then breaking them down for you. So if you're ready, go grab your kit and let's get started. For this video, we will not be reading the instructions from the PSI. If you would like to locate that information, a link will be listed below in the description box. Our mannequin is going to be on our workstation already once we're assigned our workstation, and then we will begin. Topic Area 1, Workstation Preparation. We're going to start by sanitizing our hands down into our supply kit. We're going to open that up, open up our Topic Area 1, pump hand sanitizer, close that back and sanitize our hands down in the bag. Go ahead and remove that topic kit from the bag. And then we're going to set up our single-use and multi-use bags. With our opposite hand, we're going to pump hand sanitizer. So open that kit, pump some hand sanitizer in that hand and close it back. Sanitize your hands. We're going to grab 2 gloves and put those on. And these are our 2 loose gloves. You're going to pull 2 disinfectant wipes. Place one on your client area. And then come to your workstation, lift your mannequin, wipe down your workstation, place your mannequin back, and continue wiping down your workstation. Go ahead and put that in your non-dominant hand, and then disinfect your client area with the wipe sitting on that space. You're going to single use these wipes with your gloves. And then go ahead, open that kit and pump hand sanitizer. Sanitize your hands. Close that kit back. And then we're going to place our service area mat, which is going to be for our sanitation area. Once that's set up, we're going to go ahead, open that kit back, and empty the contents of this kit onto our workstation. Once we're set up, We are going to single use this bag, sanitize our hands, and wait for next instructions. Topic Area 2, Basic Facial, Part 1, Workstation and Client Preparation. We're going to start by sanitizing our hands, and then we are going to remove our client setup from our supply kit and close that bag back. We're going to take our first towel, and be careful when removing. Close that bag back after it's been removed. And we're going to open that up along the width of the chair or bed. We're going to go back in and remove our second towel. This is going to be our hand wiping towel. This is going to hang over the side, the top. Then we're going to take our pillowcase, open that on top. And then we are going to remove our last towel and headband. We're going to place our towel to the side, open our headband up along the top. And then we are going to single use this bag. We're going to sanitize our hands, place our mannequin on the client area, sanitize the hands again. We're going to go back to our supply kit and remove our hot towels and our facial service kit. Close that supply kit back. Go ahead and place those hot towels down. Remove your towel that is in this one. This is what our items are going to sit on. Open that up. Make sure you close your kit back. Once that's set up, go ahead and empty the content of your kit onto the towel. Single use this bag, sanitize your hands. And then we're going to set up our station. Remember to pull out your magnifying glass. Place that where you're going to use it. Fan brush and cover with a with a sheet of paper towel. If you're using a multi-use container, make sure that you have a wood stick to remove it from if it's not in a squeeze bottle. Any extra resources should be closed up and can remain on your workstation. Once you're happy with your setup, sanitize your hands. Drape your mannequin. And secure the headband. Sanitize your hands and wait for instructions. Topic Area 2, Basic Facial, Part 2, Demonstrate a Basic Facial. We're going to start by sanitizing our hands. We're going to grab 2 makeup remover wipes. And we're going to cleanse our eyes, working from the inner corners out and then down. Single use those and sanitize your hands. Grab another makeup removing wipe and cleanse the lips. Single use and sanitize. We're going to apply cleanser to our fingertips, and using your spreading movements, apply it to your mannequin. Make sure to perform effleurage, petrissage, and tapotement. Feather off. Wipe the excess on that towel hanging over the top. Sanitize your hands. Grab a hot towel. Close it back. Wring out any excess water. And we're going to remove the cleanser from our mannequin. This is going into multi-use. Sanitize your hands. And perform your skin analysis with a magnifying glass. Make sure you're touching the skin. Return your magnifying glass. Sanitize your hands. And grab a hot towel. Wring out any excess water. And this is going to be our steam towel. We're going to let this sit for about 5 seconds. Make sure you're keeping the mouth and nose open. Lift straight off and goes into multi-use. Sanitize. We're going to apply our exfoliant to our fingertips. And using our spreading movements, place that on our mannequin. Feather off. Wipe the excess off your hands. Sanitize. Grab another hot towel. Wring out any excess water. And remove the exfoliation. Multi-use that towel. Sanitize your hands. If your mask is in a squeeze bottle, you can go ahead and squeeze it right to your fingertips. Mine is in a multi-use container, so I'm going to open that. Grab a wood stick, scoop, replace the lid, and place that into my bowl. I'm going to put the wood stick back on the paper towel. Grab my fan brush, swirl it around, and then apply it to my mannequin, starting at the chin, to the nose, to the forehead on half the face, and then on the other side, chin to the nose, to the forehead on the other half, down the nose, and across the top of the lip area. I'm going to place my bowl back and put my fan brush back on that paper towel. Sanitize my hands and grab our last hot towel. Wring out any excess water. And we're going to remove the mask. Multi-use that towel, sanitize your hands. And then we are going to tone. And I always go shoulder, face, shoulder. Replace that. You can tapotement here if you choose to. If not, go right into your moisturizer. Add that to your fingertips. And use your spreading movements. Feather off, wipe the excess off your hands. Sanitize. And wait for next instructions. Topic Area 2, Basic Facial, Part 3, Workstation Cleanup. We're going to start by sanitizing our hands. I'm going to remove my drape and my hand wipe towel. That's going to go into multi-use. I'm going to sanitize again. I'm going to grab my paper towel and wood stick that was covering my fan brush and my hot towel bag. These are going to go into single use. I'm going to sanitize my hands. And then everything else on my workstation is multi-use. I'm going to lay everything down in here and end-to-end group. Place this in multi-use. Sanitize my hands. I'm going to glove one hand. I'm going to grab one wipe. With that gloved hand, I'm going to wipe down my workstation. I'm going to single use this wipe with the glove. Sanitize my hands. And then wait for next instructions. Topic Area 3, Eyebrow Waxing and Tweezing. Part 1, Workstation and Client Preparation. We're going to start by sanitizing our hands. And we're going to remove our Topic Area 3 Eyebrow Service Kit. Close your supply kit back. Go ahead and place your draping towel on your client area and remove your service mat. Close your bag while you're setting that up. Once that's set up, go ahead and empty the remaining contents of your eyebrow service kit. And then single use that main bag. Sanitize your hands. Soft open your wax, and what I mean by that, you're going to want to, if it's a screw on top or twist on top, you're going to want to open it and get it to where you can lift it straight up, and put it back down without it catching. Once that's done, you're going to want to remove your tweezers and cover them with a small sheet of paper towel. Everything else you're going to leave in the little Ziploc bag. Once you're happy with your setup, you're going to sanitize your hands and drape your mannequin. Sanitize your hands and wait for instructions. Topic Area 3, Eyebrow Waxing and Tweezing, Part 2A, Demonstrate an eyebrow wax using simulated soft wax. We're going to start by sanitizing our hands. We're going to grab 2 cotton rounds or cotton squares, whichever you're using. Close that bag back. We are going to wet one with astringent and keep one dry. We're going to cleanse the area that we are going to be working on and dry it. We're going to single use those cotton rounds or cotton squares. Sanitize our hands. We're going to remove another cotton round. And this time we're going to remove a woven strip and a wood stick. We're going to put on a pair of gloves. We're going to grab our wood stick, lift the lid on our wax, scoop a little wax, and replace the lid. We're going to come and apply our wax where we're going to be working. Return our wood stick and place it on our cotton round. Grab our woven strip, put it on top of that simulated wax. While holding the skin taut, pull in the opposite direction. We're going to grab that whole pile and single use with our gloves. Sanitize our hands. We're going to grab 2 cotton rounds. We're going to wet one with astringent and keep one dry. We're going to remove any residual wax and dry. We're going to single use those cotton rounds or cotton squares and sanitize our hands. And we're going to wait for the next instructions. Part 2B, demonstrate an eyebrow tweeze procedure of 3 hairs. We're going to start by sanitizing our hands. We're going to grab 2 cotton rounds. We're going to wet one with astringent and keep one dry. We're going to cleanse the brow that we're going to service. Single use those cotton rounds or cotton squares. Sanitize our hands. We're going to remove another cotton round or cotton square. Just one. We're going to grab a pair of gloves. And put those on. I'm going to grab my tweezers and my cotton round. I think that's one. I'm going to wrap on my finger. And while holding the skin taut, I'm going to put 3 hairs very carefully with the direction of hair growth. I'm going to place my tweezers back on my workstation, and I'm going to single use my cotton round with my gloves. I'm going to sanitize my hands. I'm going to grab 1 cotton round and wet that with astringent. I'm going to astringent the area we just serviced. Single use, sanitize my hands, and wait for next instructions. Topic Area 3, Eyebrow Waxing and Tweezing, Part 3, Workstation Cleanup. I'm going to start by sanitizing my hands. I'm going to remove the drape and the pillowcase. I'm going to place those in multi-use and sanitize my hands again. I'm going to close my wax, grab my wax, tweezers, astringent, and Ziploc bag of extras in one hand, and I'm going to grab my service mat if it's paper towel, and the paper towel covering the tweezers. These are going to go to single use. These are going to go to multi-use. If you're using a towel as your base, it's going to be multi-use. I'm going to sanitize my hands. I'm going to glove one hand, and it's going to be my dominant hand. I'm going to grab a disinfectant wipe, and I'm going to wipe down my workstation. I'm going to single use that wipe with my gloves, sanitize my hands, and wait for next instructions. Topic area 4, makeup application, part 1, workstation and client preparation. I'm going to start by sanitizing my hands. And then I'm going to remove my last topic kit, which is going to be our makeup application. I'm going to place my draping towel on the chair. Grab my service mat, which is for me paper towel. If yours is a towel, that is fine. Set that up. While you're setting that up, you want to make sure you keep this back closed. Once you have that open, go ahead, open that kit and empty the content. Single use that bag, sanitize your hands, and then we're going to set up our workstation. I'm going to move my neck strip over to my client area. Set up your workstation. Moisturize. Single use any extra items or multi-use depending on what it is, if you're not using it or if they're empty. Sanitize your hands. Once you're happy with your setup, place the neck strip on your mannequin and then drape your mannequin. Sanitize your hands and wait for instructions. Topic area 4, makeup application part 2, demonstrate a makeup application. We're going to start by sanitizing our hands. I'm going to grab one cleansing wipe. I'm going to cleanse the whole face. I'm going to single use this cleansing wipe. Sanitize my hands. My toner is in a shaker bottle, so I am going to grab a cotton square. And I'm going to shake that onto my cotton square. If yours is in a spray bottle, just spray. And I'm going to apply toner to my mannequin. I'm going to single use and sanitize. And then I'm going to apply moisturizer straight to my fingertips. And then I'm going to apply that to the mannequin using my spreading movements. I'm going to sanitize my hands. And then I'm going to set up my makeup station. I'm going to remove a cotton square and one makeup spatula for now. I'm going to grab a light eyeshadow color. Mine are going to be pink and white, or light cream. Cream is going to be my light. I'm going to place that back and close my palette. I'm going to grab another makeup spatula and grab my dark, which is going to be this dark pink. Close that back, place that on the cotton square. I think that's all I need out of there for now. I'm going to single use this, sanitize my hands. I'm going to pump foundation into one. And then I'm ready to get started. So I'm going to sanitize my hands one more time, grab a makeup sponge. Grab some foundation. And then I'm going to start in the center of the face, working towards the ear, applying my foundation, and repeat on the other side. I'm going to single use that sponge, sanitize my hands. I'm going to grab one eyeshadow applicator. On one end, I'm going to dip both sides into my dark eyeshadow. And this is going to go on the eyelid, on both eyes. I'm going to single use that and sanitize. And I'm going to grab one more eyeshadow applicator and do the same thing with my light. This is going to go on the brow bone. I'm going to single use that, sanitize my hands again. And then I'm going to grab my lipstick applicator. I'm going to open my lipstick. I'm going to dip this inside of the lipstick and replace the lid or the cap. And then I'm going to apply my lipstick to the mannequin. I'm going to single use that, sanitize my hands, and wait for next instructions. Topic area 4, makeup application, part 3, workstation cleanup. We're going to start by sanitizing our hands, removing the neck strip and the draping towel. Towel is multi-use, neck strip is single use. Sanitize our hands. If your base here is a towel, you can stack and wrap and drop everything in multi-use. Mine is paper towel, so I'm going to combine my multi-use items. And then pick up my paper towel that's going to be single use. I'm going to sanitize my hands. Glove one hand. Grab a disinfecting wipe and wipe down my workstation. I'm going to single use this wipe with my glove. Sanitize my hands and wait for instructions. Topic area 5, end of day cleanup. I'm going to start by sanitizing my hands. I'm going to wrap my mannequin and place it in multi-use. I'm going to sanitize my hands again. If I have a bag of extra resources in my first aid kit, I'm going to place that in multi-use and sanitize. I'm going to glove both of my hands. I'm going to pull out 2 disinfectant wipes. Put one on my workstation and one on my client area. I'm going to pick up my bag of extra gloves, or if you've got a box of gloves. I'm going to tuck my hand sanitizer under my arm, pick up my cavi wipes, and pick up my service mat. My service mat here is paper towel. If yours is towel, it's multi-use. My paper towel is single use. My cavi wipes and bag of extra gloves is multi-use, so multi and single. I'm going to pump a little hand sanitizer. I'm going to wipe down my workstation. Put that in my non-dominant hand. And then I'm going to wipe down my client area. I'm going to single use these with my gloves. I'm going to pump hand sanitizer in my hand. I'm not going to rub them. I'm going to drop my hand sanitizer into multi-use, and then I'm going to rub my hands and wait for next instructions. For the final instructions, they're going to ask you to clean the debris up and clean around your workstation. You'll already have done that. So what you can do in that time is, if you choose, remove your garbage bags from your paper bags and then put your paper bags inside of your garbage bags. It might make it a little bit easier, especially if your bag doesn't have handles like mine. If your bags have handles, you can go ahead and just turn your bags inward, and then you'll be able to just grab the handles and walk out. Okay, so keep that in mind. Just a little tip. Now that we've gone over all the topic areas of the PSI National Esthetician Exam for Michigan, I hope this video has helped build your confidence and comfort level going through the steps. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to leave a comment or reach out to me and let me know what your thoughts are. Thank you so much for supporting this channel, supporting what I do, and congratulations and good luck to you. And as always, stay brilliant.